Well, here we are at the end of a frenetic summer session. I have to admit I'm never satisfied that adequate time has been allowed to really understand what the authors of our texts are saying, or for that matter, to adequately explore each other's understandings of what's been written about. But I guess that'd be the case after 15 weeks as well, so we'll just have to trust that these ideas have been planted and will produce something of value for you when the time is right. So I really enjoyed reading your thoughts on the learning styles in multiple intelligences. And if you have any questions about how the assignment was graded or questions about my comments, feel free to send me an email. I also enjoyed the discussion on competence. Did notice, however, that not everyone had participated yet, so I do encourage you to take a look at it and get your 2 cents in, and then also, for those of you who have participated, take a look at what others are saying as well. That whole discussion is really relevant in terms of like this conflict, I think, around the idea of excellence that is so infused in the rhetoric of education. I'm just interested to see what you think about that. So the theme for our final week is that of development. Paul Tough's book really impressed on me the importance of remembering something that I'm always fond of remembering, and that is that children are becoming something in our presence. And while most of his information pertains to a child's home life, it all has relevance to us as teachers and also as people who care about children. Of course, the most powerful message he brings is that nothing is set in stone. Children can and do change, even under the most dire circumstances, and they'll do it in our classrooms. So hopefully you've had a chance to read the first 4 chapters of the book, or at least skim them. What I'd like you to do is to take a look at the 5th chapter, which kind of gets into pathways for success. I'm also including below a copy of the actual ACE study. It's something that I think all teachers should know about. It certainly has broad implications for us. And then I've also included a link to the NPR segment from This American Life that covers some of Tough's book, in case you're interested in listening to it. It's about a half hour. So, I know that this week is going to be a bear for most of us. I know some of you are probably desperately putting the finishing touches on your papers and or your reading buddy assignment. So believe me, I don't want to add to your stress too much, but it is important that we have some time to process what you've read. And so I'd like you to take a few minutes to share with the class some of your takeaways from the readings. All right, sorry about that. I should have silenced my phone. So I think I was just talking about how this is going to be such a tough week for everyone. Even so, I want people to have a chance to share some takeaways from the book. So there's a forum below that'll provide a chance for you to share 3 or 4 ideas that you have about teaching practices that you might have gleaned from how children succeed. Knowing what you know about how children succeed, what would you do in your own classroom to ensure as much as possible success for your students? You can do this in a bullet form if you want to and comment on each other's ideas, but I really would like to have a chance for you to integrate and assimilate this information as much as possible. All right, and then towards the end of the week, I'll post a farewell. All right. Well, it's just been a pleasure, and I'll look forward to seeing what you all come up with this week.